holds the 18th position. R.A. Raphael from Team Blast is currently in 23rd position. Dreedsy01 from Team Eager Works holds the 25th position, and Shaker is currently sitting at 49th position. We'll keep monitoring the race and see how things develop. Currently in the race, we have Joyman00 from Lunar Motorsports in 5th position, trailing behind Kokubai90 from Team Eager Works in 4th place. The safety car is also currently in the pits, while Trashboy from Is That a Podium is leading the pack. And finally, we have Hoped03 from Nafgum Kings coming in 2nd place. That's the current update for now. Right now in the race, Amin-san from Team Nafgum Kings is in 2nd position while Hoped03 from the same team is in 3rd. This puts them in a solid position as they continue to compete in this racing simulator. Driftin' Shadow is currently in 4th place, while Simpto Deshurenchen entered the pits and is currently in 19th position. Hoped03 from Team Nafgum Kings is currently in 3rd position. That's what's happening so far in this R-driven racing simulator. MD162 from Team MD Racing is currently in position 5, Av21 is in position 7, Sabine27 from Team Blast is in position 9, and Amin-san from Team Nafgum Kings is currently in position 2, just 0.1 seconds behind Trashboy from Team Is That a Podium who's in position 1. We just witnessed Divinus01 entering the pits in position 50, while Hoped03 from Team Nafgum Kings is currently 3rd and Av21 driving a BMW is positioned in 7th place, trailing behind Sid NY in 6th place. SN0WD is trailing behind I Am Stun in 9th place, while Divinus01 just came out of the pits in 6th place. Hoped03 from Team Nafgum Kings is currently holding onto 3rd place, while Driftin' Shadow is close behind MD162 from Team MD Racing in 4th place. Hoped03 from Team Nafgum Kings is currently in 3rd place, around 0.3 seconds behind Amin-san from the same team who's in 2nd place. Sid NY is currently in 7th position, 0.4 seconds behind Av21 who's in 6th place. Amin-san is close behind Hoped03 in 3rd place, only 0.1 seconds behind. Lastly, Sabine27 from Team Blast is in 12th place with a best lap time of 2 minutes and 36.409 seconds, which is 7.713 seconds slower than the fastest lap time so far. Right now Shahashi from Lunar Motorsports is in 13th position, just half a second behind Sabine27 from Team Blast who's in 12th position. Driftin' Shadow is currently in 5th, trailing behind MD162 from Team MD Racing who is in 4th position by 0.4 seconds. Luke Runs is currently in 10th position and only half a second behind SN0WD, who's in 9th position. Lastly, we have Jesus from Team Eager Works, who is currently in 21st position, just 0.4 seconds behind Greenfy575 from Team Is That a Podium, who is in 20th position. We have Komodo 3K at 12th place, just 0.1 behind Sabine27 from Team Blast in position 11. I Am Stun is currently at the 8th position with a gap of 0.4 behind Sid NY in position 7. Meanwhile, Luke Runs is at the 10th position with a difference of 0.4 behind SN0WD, who is currently in position 9. Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports is currently in position 13, with Neo Texan from Team Nafgum Kings trailing behind in position 14 by 0.1s. Sabine27 from Team Blast is in 12th position, with Komodo 3K in 11th position, and the latter having been 1.6 seconds faster on the last lap. Additionally, Silver Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports is presently in 17th place, 0.3s behind Future in position 16, and was 2.0 seconds quicker on the previous lap. Lastly, Duff Dad from Team MD Racing is in 15th position, 0.3. SN0WD is currently in 9th place and is trailing behind I Am Stun in 8th place by 0.5 seconds. Neo Texan from Team Nafgum Kings is currently in 13th position and is 0.4 seconds behind Sabine27 from Team Blast, who is in 12th place. I Am Stun is in 8th position and is trailing behind Sid NY in 7th place by 0.5 seconds. Sabine27 from Team Blast is currently positioned in 12th place with a best lap of 2:26.8 for 9, which is 6.6 for 2 seconds off the fastest lap. And finally, Driftin' Shadow is in 5th place and is 0.4 seconds behind MD. We have Sabine27 from Team Blast currently in 12th position, just 0.3 seconds behind Komodo 3K in position 11. Driftin' Shadow is hanging tight at position 5, only 0.4 seconds behind MD162 from Team MD Racing, who is at 4th position. Neo Texan from Team Nafgum Kings is currently holding 13th position. And we have I Am Stun, driving a BMW, currently in 8th position and closing in on Sid NY in 7th position. That's the current state of the race so far. There are a few interesting things happening on the track right now. Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports is sitting in 14th place, just behind Sabine27 from Team Blast in 13th. Luke Runs is currently in 9th place with a best lap time of 2:21.473, while Silver Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports is sitting in 16th place, trailing behind Duff Dad from Team MD Racing in 15th by just 0.2 seconds. And Sid NY, driving an Alpine, is currently in 8th place, trailing behind I Am Stun in 7th by just 0.3 seconds. On the track we saw Silver Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports passing Duff Dad from Team MD Racing for 15th position. I Am Stun is currently holding the 7th place with the best lap of 2:21.913, which is 1.766 seconds slower than the fastest lap. SN0WD has been trying to catch up to Luke Runs in the 8th position. Sabine 27 from Team Blast is chasing Neo Texan from Team Nafgum Kings for the 13th spot, while Treatsy 01 from Team Ego Works is closely following. Greenfee 575 from Team Is That a podium in the 22nd position. Lastly, Silver Gaming is attempting to overtake. I Am Stun is currently in the 7th position, closely following Av21 in position 6. Sabine 27 from Team Blast is currently in the 13th position, with Neo Texan from Team Nafgum Kings just ahead in 12th place. Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports is right behind in 14th place, closely chasing Sabine 27's position. Lastly, Vachir is in the 17th position, just behind Duff Dad from Team MD Racing in position 16, who had a strong lead last lap. I Am Stun is trying to catch up to Av21, who is in 6th place, and Luke Runs is not too far behind in 8th place. Meanwhile, MD 162 from Team MD Racing is holding strong in 4th place and trying to close the gap between themselves and Amin San from Team Nafgum Kings in 3rd place. Sabine 27 from Team Blast is also trying to gain ground on Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports in 13th place. R40 said, "Hey Amy, can you list all the cars in this race without mentioning the driver names?" Sure. The Vintage Street Cars class is racing at the Weatherfield Speedway track. Here are the cars in the race: BMW 3.0 CSL, Faisal Vega Faisal 2, Ferrari 250 GT California, Ford Mustang Boss 300 270, Alpine 110 1600i, Jaguar E-Type Series 1, Ford Gran Torino 72, Mercedes-Benz 300 SL, Mercedes-Benz 300 Sales 6.3, Fiat 131 Abarth, Bugatti Type 57 Aerolith, Pontiac Firebird Trans Am 77, Nissan Skyline 2000 GT, R71, Porsche 914 6, Lincoln Continental 62, Ford Escort Mark II, Mazda RX-3, Austin Mini Cooper S64, Porsche 912 68, Austin Healey 100 to 659, Toyota 2000 GT, and last but not least, the Honda S800. Luke Runs is currently in 8th position, just half a second behind I Am Stun in 7th. Sabine 27 from Team Blast is in 15th position and is currently ahead of Duff Dad from Team MD Racing by 0.2 seconds. However, Sabine 27 lost position 18 to RR Raphael from her own team. Joyman 00 from Team Lunar Motorsports is in 17th position with a best lap time of 2:23.353, which is 3.206 seconds off the fastest lap time. Finally, Vachir is in 16th position and is 0.5 seconds behind Duff Dad from Team MD Racing in 15th position. Vachir is currently in 16th place and 0.3 behind Duff Dad from Team MD Racing, who's in position 15. Meanwhile, MD 162 from Team MD Racing is in 4th place and 0.4 behind Amin San from Team Nafgum Kings, who's in 3rd place. Luke Runs is currently in 7th place and 0.3 behind Av21 in 6th place, while SN0WD is in 8th place and 0.3 behind Luke Runs in 7th place. Lastly, Joyman 00 from Team Lunar Motorsports is in 17th place and 0.4 behind Vachurin. Sabine 27 from Team Blast is trailing behind RR Raphael from Team Blast in position 18, while Silver Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports driving a Jaguar is currently in position 14 and trying to catch up with Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports, who is in position 13. Meanwhile, I Am Stun is 0.4 seconds behind SN0WD, who is holding position 8, and Joyman00 from Team Lunar Motorsports is trying to move up from 17th position but is 0.4 seconds behind Future in position 16. We have Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports at 13th position, just half a second behind Neo Texan from Team Nafgum Kings, who's in 12th. Meanwhile, I Am Stun is chasing SN0WD for 8th position, with a gap of only 0.4 seconds. Joyman00 from Team Lunar Motorsports is also trying to close in on Vircher, who's holding onto 16th position by just 0.5 seconds. Per XYZ said, "Hey Amy, what's the fastest lap right now?" Hey Per XYZ, the fastest lap so far has been 2:20.0 for 5 by driver Trashboy. Just now we saw Jesus from Team Eager Works in 20th position, trailing behind RR Raphael from Team Blast in 19th position. Meanwhile, I Am Stun driving a BMW is in 9th position and trailing SN0WD in 8th. Joyman00 from Team Lunar Motorsports is currently in 17th position and just a hair behind Future in 16th. Finally, Sid NY is in 10th position, trailing behind I Am Stun in 9th. We have Joyman00 from Team Lunar Motorsports currently in 17th position, just 0.3 seconds behind Future in position 16. Silver Gaming, also from Team Lunar Motorsports, is in 14th position, trailing behind Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports in position 13 by 0.5 seconds. Meanwhile, Luke Runs is doing well in position 7, just 0.4 seconds behind F21 in position 6. And finally, Dreegsy01 from Team Eager Works is ahead in 22nd position, accelerating faster than Feds, who is chasing close behind in 23rd place. Dreegsy01 from Team Per XYZ said, "Hey Amy, repeat please. I Am Stun, 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 I Am Stun." Sure, I Am Stun, 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 and I Am Stun. Luke Runs is currently in 7th position, 0.4 seconds behind F21 in position 6 and was 1.6 seconds faster on the last lap. Vachur is currently in 16th position, also 0.4 seconds behind Duff Dad from Team MD Racing in position 15. That's what's happening on the track right now. RR Raphael is 0.5 seconds behind Sabine 27 from Team Blast in the 18th position, while Kepapotes is 0.3 seconds behind Rockogaming V from Team Apex Marfier in 34th. Feds is doing well, currently in 23rd and is 0.4 seconds behind Streaksy01 from Team Eager Works in 22nd. And finally, Gary 710 from Team for 20 is 0.5 seconds behind Jump 073 in position 30. We have Luke Runs in position 7, right on the heels of Ad21 in position 6. Driftin' Shadow is driving a Ford and holding steady in position 5, just behind MD 162 from Team MD Racing in position 4. Silver Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports is currently in position 13, close behind Neo Texum from Team Nafgum Kings in position 12. And Vachur is driving an Alpine and currently sitting in position 16, right behind Duff Dad from Team MD Racing in position 15. We have Cedric from Team MD Racing in position 25, currently trailing behind Green V575 from Team Is That a Podium in position 24. Komodo 3K is in position 11, chasing Sid NY in position 10 by a mere 0.5 seconds. Meanwhile, Vachur is in 15th place, closely following Duff Dad from Team MD Racing in position 14 by 0.4 seconds. Lastly, Luke Runs is in 7th place, 0.5 behind at 21 in position 6. Currently, Vachur is in 15th position and behind Duff Dad from Team MD Racing, who's at position 14. Gary 710 from Team for 20 is in 30th position and trailing Jump 073 in position 29 by 0.5 seconds. Silver Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports just exited the pits and is in 31st position. Drift and Shadow is currently in 5th position, trailing MD 162 from Team MD Racing in the 4th position by 0.4 seconds. Finally, we have Luke Runs in 7th position with a best lap time of 2:20.326 and is only 0.281 seconds off the fastest lap time. That's all for now. Hey everyone, thank you so much for following my channel. I really appreciate it. Let's keep the fun going and enjoy watching these R-driven racing cars. Who knows, maybe we'll witness some epic crashes or crazy turns. R. Raphael from Team Blast lost position 17 to Joyman 00 from Team Lunar Motorsports, while Duff Dad from Team MD Racing is trying to catch up to Sabine 27 from Team Blast in position 15. Drift and Shadow, driving a Ford, is still holding on to position 5 but is closely following MD 162 from Team MD Racing in position 4. And lastly, Komodo 3K is currently chasing Sid NY in position 10. We have Luke Runs currently in position 7, trailing by 0.4 seconds behind F21 who is in position 6. Meanwhile, Komodo 3K is in 11th place, following closely behind Sid NY in position 10. Drift and Shadow is currently in position 5 with a gap of 0.5 seconds behind MD 162 from Team MD Racing in position 4. Lastly, Luke Runs is leading SN0WD by 0.3 seconds at position 7. We have Jump 073 in position 29, currently 0.3 ahead of Gary 710 from Team for 20 who is in position 30. Meanwhile, MD 162 from Team MD Racing has just passed Drift and Shadow for 4th place. Duff Dad from Team MD Racing passed Vachur for 14th, while Drift and Shadow is trailing behind MD 162 from Team MD Racing in position 4. Also, Joyman 00 from Team Lunar Motorsports is currently in 17th place, closely following Vachur in 16th. I am Stun is in 9th place and 0.3 seconds behind SN0WD, who is in 8th place. Jesus from Team Eager Works is currently in 20th place and 0.4 seconds behind 10K704, who is in 19th place. Additionally, Vichur is in 16th position and 0.5 seconds behind Sabine27 from Team Blast in 15th place. Stun is currently in 9th position, trailing behind SN0WD, who is in 8th place. Meanwhile, Feds is currently in 22nd place and is only 0.4 seconds behind Streaksy01 from Team Eager Works in position 21. Lastly, Vichur is driving an Alpine and is in 16th position, with Sabine27 from Team Blast ahead by 0.5 seconds in the 15th position. Sabine27 from Team Blast was able to complete their last lap 2.8 seconds faster than Vichur. Driftin' Shadow is in 5th place, 0.2 seconds behind MD162 from Team MD Racing in 4th. SN0WD is currently in 8th place, and their best lap time is 1.417 seconds slower than the fastest lap time. Komodo 3K is in 13th place, with Duvdad from Team MD Racing close behind in 14th. Duvdad from Team MD Racing was able to make up 0.6 seconds last lap. Additionally, Joyman00 from Team Lunar Motorsports managed to overtake Komodo 3K and secure 16th place. Finally, Kepapotes is currently in 36th place. Jump073 is currently in 29th position, trailing behind Fafamaker from Team Nafgum Kings in 28th. Kepapotes is in 36th place, close behind Pikeen Joyer from Team Apex Marfier in 35th. MD162 from Team MD Racing is holding onto 5th place, with a best lap time of 2:20.948, not too far behind the fastest lap time. Driftin' Shadow is currently in 4th place, closely followed by Sabine27 from Team Blast in 14th position and Duvdad from Team MD Racing in 13th place. Driftin' Shadow is trailing behind MD162 from Team MD Racing in 10K704 is currently trailing behind RR Raphael from Team Blast in position 17, while Vichur is trying to catch up to Sabine27 from Team Blast in position 14. Meanwhile, Driftin' Shadow is showing some impressive skills as they move up to position 5, and Luke Runs is positioned at 7th. Driftin' Shadow seems to be getting closer to MD162 from Team MD Racing in position 4. Keep watching. K704 is currently in 18th place, trailing behind RR Raphael from Team Blast, who's in 17th. Feds is currently in 21st place, chasing Treaksy01 from Team Eager Works, who's in 20th. Driftin' Shadow is in 5th place, closely following MD162 from Team MD Racing, who's in 4th. Lastly, Sabine27 from Team Blast is currently in 14th place with a best lap time of 2 minutes and 22.075 seconds, which is 2.383 seconds slower than the fastest lap recorded so far. Feds is currently trailing behind Streaksy01 from Team Eager Works in position 20, while Stun is making decent progress and is currently in 9th place chasing SN0WD in position 8. Drift Shadow is putting on a good show and is right behind the leader, currently in 5th place and only 0.4 seconds behind MD 162 from Team MD Racing in 4th. Meanwhile, Luke Runs is also in the top 10, currently in 7th place and trailing at 21 in position 6. We have Freyan currently in the pits and in position 44, while I Am Stun is holding down 9th place and is trailing SN0WD by just 0.5 seconds in position 8. Meanwhile, R.R. Raphael from Team Blast is in 18th place and just 0.1 seconds behind 10K Manin 704 who sits in 17th position. And lastly, Drift Shadow is currently in 5th position, but is closely following MD 162 from Team MD Racing who holds 4th place. We have 10K Manin 704 in 17th position, just trailing behind Joyman 00 from Team Lunar Motorsports in 16th. Mvrayan has just exited the pits and is now in 49th place. Drift Shadow is holding strong in 5th place and is putting pressure on MD 162 from Team MD Racing in 4th. Sabine 27 from Team Blast is trailing behind Duffdad from Team MD Racing in 13th place. And finally, Hogged03 from Team Nafgum Kings is currently in the 2nd position and entering the pits. We have Hogged03 from Team Nafgum Kings currently in 2nd place. Jimmet is in 37th position, just 0.7 seconds behind Kepapotes in position 36, but Jimmet was 0.5 seconds faster last lap. SN0WD started in 9th place but has moved up to 7th position and is now only 0.4 seconds behind I Am Stun in position 8. Finally, Feds is driving a Ferrari and currently position 21st, with a difference of 0.4 seconds behind Streaksy01 from Team Eager Works in position 20. Amin San from Team Nafgum Kings just exited the pits and lost position 18 to Jesus from Team Eager Works. Kepapotes is currently holding position 36, while I Am Stun is in 7th place, trailing behind SN0WD who is in position 6. Additionally, R40 from Team Underdogs just exited the pits and is in 43rd position. Finally, Pykeem Joyer from Team Apex Mafia is in position 35 with a best lap time of 2:28.809, which is 9.117 seconds off the fastest lap. Right now we have SN0WD in 6th position with a best lap time of 2:21.308, just a little over 1.5 seconds behind the fastest lap time. In 3rd position we have Drift Shadow, who is currently trailing behind MD 162 from Team MD Racing by 0.4 seconds. SN0WD is also only 0.1 seconds behind Luke Runs in the 5th position. And as we mentioned before, Drift Shadow is still racing hard to catch up to 2nd place. We just saw Drift Shadow entering into the pits while currently in 3rd position. Amin San from Team Nafgum Kings passed Streaksy01 from Team Eager Works for position 21. Sid NY is currently 8th and trailing behind I Am Stun in position 7. And finally, Hogged03 from Team Nafgum Kings is currently 15th and just 0.4 seconds behind Joyman 00 from Team Lunar Motorsports in position 14. We have Sabine 27 from Team Blast driving a Ford and currently in position 13, trailing behind Fletcher in position 12. SN0WD is doing well in position 6, just 0.4 seconds behind I Am Stun in position 5 with a 0.6 seconds faster last lap. RRFIL from Team Blast is just behind 10K Manine 704 in position 13 at 0.1 seconds apart. Kokubai 90 from Team Eager Works is currently in position 24, 0.2 seconds behind Sidrick from Team MD Racing in position 23. Additionally, Driftin' Shadow is exiting the pits and now in position 20. Sabine 27 just left the pits in position 27 for Team Blast. Amin San from Team Nafgum Kings is currently in position 18, and trailing Greenfee 575 from Team is at a podium in position 17 by 0.4. Joyman 00 from Team Lunar Motorsports just exited the pits and is now in position 31. Driftin' Shadow is currently in position 23. 0.3 behind Iantha Krabby in position 22. Feds is in position 16 and is 0.4 behind Jesus from Team Eager Works in position 15. Lastly, Bobardo from Team Blast is in position 24, trailing Driftin'. Wesh Seinfeld said, "Hello. Hi there. How are you doing today? Are you enjoying the race?" We have Iantha Krabby and Driftin' Shadow battling for positions 22 and 23, with Iantha Krabby currently ahead by 0.4 seconds. Amin San from Team Nafgum Kings is currently in 18th position with a best lap time of 2:20.540 and is only 0.848 seconds off the fastest lap. Amin San just made a pass on Greenfee 575 from Team is at a podium, who is currently 0.4 seconds behind in 17th position. And that's it for this update. Feds just entered the pits while currently in position 16. Greenfee 575 from Team is at a podium is behind Amin Sa from Team Nafgum Kings by 0.4 seconds, currently in position 17. Bobardo from Team Blast is trailing in 24th, behind Driftin' Shadow who is in 23rd place by 0.3 seconds. Komodo 3K is behind Bobardo in 25th position, and last lap, he was 65.2 seconds faster than Driftin' Shadow who's in 22nd place. Wesh Seinfeld said, "AMOI on me de pars Borju. Borju. Comment over. JEM excuse pour avoir oubli de vous saluer." John 073 is trying to catch up to Gary 710 from Team for 20, while Feds just exited the pits. I Am Stun is in 5th place and trailing behind Luke Runs, who's currently in 4th. Meanwhile, Silver Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports is trying to overtake Bobardo from Team Blast, who's in 24th position. Lastly, we have I Am Stun in 5th place again, still trying to catch up to Luke Runs. That's the current situation on the racetrack. Driftin' Shadow is trailing behind Iantha Krabby in position 21, with a gap of 0.4 seconds. Dict NF13 has entered the pits and is currently in position 40. I Am Stun is fighting for the top spots, with a close gap of 0.5 seconds behind Luke Runs in position 4. Joyman 00 from Lunar Motorsports is just behind Gary 710 from Team for 20 in position 28. Lastly, Jesus from Team Eager Works has also entered the pits and is currently in position 16. We've got Iamstun driving a BMW in position 5 and holding a lead of 0.3 seconds over SN0WD, who is currently in position 6. Meanwhile, Dict NF13 has just exited the pits in position 40. Silver Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports is headed into the pits in position 25, and Judas Mocha Blunt from Team for 20 is also entering the pits in position 41. That's the latest update on what's happening on the track. SN0WD is trailing behind Iamstun in position 5, while Drift and Shadow is trying to catch up with Iantha Krabby in position 20. Jesus from Team Eager just exited the pits in position 30, and Shaashi from Team Lunar Motorsports is striving to overtake Duff Dad from Team MD Racing in position 9, where Duff Dad from Team MD Racing was faster last lap. Lastly, Kepapotes just entered the pits in position 36, trailing behind Pikeen Joyer from Team Apex Marfier in position 35. Adv21 just entered the pits in position 3, and Judas Mocha Blunt from Team for 20 just exited the pits in position 47. This moved Adv21 to position 4. Additionally, Amin San from Team Nafgum Kings is currently 15th, while Sid NY just entered the pits in position 7. Lastly, Gary 710 from Team for 20 is currently 26th, trailing just 0.4 seconds behind Fafamaker from Team Nafgum Kings in position 25. Thank you, Shota Todoroki 39, for subscribing to the channel at Tier 1. It means a lot to have your support, and I hope you enjoy the stream. Let's have some fun watching these ARA-driven cars race in the simulator. We just saw Luke Runs and Sid NY exiting the pits and resuming in positions 13 and 15 respectively. Shaashi from Team Lunar Motorsports also exited the pits but is now in position 20. Meanwhile, Komodo 3K is currently in the 18th position and trailing behind Iantha Krabby in 17th position by 0.4 seconds. Lastly, 10K Manine 70 for just left the pits and is now in the 23rd position. Vichur just exited the pits in position 24, Drift and Shadow is in 19th place, Fafamaker from Team Nafgum Kings is 0.2 behind Gary 710 from Team for 20 in 25th position, Trashboy from Team Is That a Podium is currently entering the pits in 1st place, while Greenfy 575 from the same team is in 10th place, 3.1 ahead of Dreegsy 01 from Team Eager Works in 11th position. Aminison from Team Nafgum Kings is trailing R.A. Raphael from Team Blast by 0.3 seconds in position 8 and 9 respectively. Iamstun is currently in 3rd position and just entered the pits, while SN0WD, who is in 4th position, also entered the pits. Duff Dad from Team MD Racing is in the 6th position and also entered the pits. Meanwhile, Iantha Krabby is currently in 19th position, following closely behind Drift and Shadow in 18th place. That's the current update on the ongoing race. Greenfy 575 is in 10th place, while Pikeen Joyer has just exited the pits in 37th position. SN0WD is currently holding the 12th spot, and Sidriq from Team MD Racing has just entered the pits in 14th position, now sitting at 15th. Meanwhile, Kokubai90 from Team Eager Works has entered the pits in 18th position and currently holds that spot on the leaderboard. Jim had just left the pits and is now in 40th position. Meanwhile, R.A. Raphael from Team Blast is out in 19th, and Greenfy575 from Team Is That a Podium is exiting the pits in position 22. Vacher has moved up to 18th place, and Komodo 3K is currently sitting in 10th. Lastly, Dreegsy01 from Team Eagerworks just exited the pits and is now in 24th position. We have Drift and Shadow currently holding the 11th position, while Komodo 3K stands at the 10th position. Team MD Racing's Sidriq, who went to pit earlier, was able to come back and took the 27th place, followed by Kokibai90 from Team Eagerworks, who came out of the pits and is now at position 28. Lastly, Ianthe the Krabby was able to exit the pits and is now at the 29th spot. Komodo 3K is currently in 11th position after losing 10th to Drift and Shadow. Fanmaker just exited the pits in position 33, while Divinus01 is entering the pits in 34th. Jesus from Team Eagerworks is currently in position 26. Lastly, Sabine27 from Team Blast is in 15th position, only 0.2 behind Bobardo from Team Blast in 14th position. We have Drift and Shadow in 10th place, followed by Jesus from Team Eagerworks in 26th, just 0.4 seconds behind Dreegsy01 of the same team. Moving on to I Am Stun in 13th place, trailing Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports by 0.4 seconds. Then we have Feds, driving a Ferrari in position 22, 0.3 seconds behind R.A. Raphael from Team Blast, who's in 21st position. Lastly, Divinus01 has just left the pits and is currently in 38th place. I Am Stun is currently in 13th position, while Bobardo from Team Blast is entering the pits at position 15. Duff Dad from Team MD Racing is in 18th position and 0.4 seconds behind Vacher in position 17. Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports is in 13th position and 0.3 seconds behind I Am Stun. Komodo 3K is in 11th position and 0.5 seconds behind Drift and Shadow in position 10. And finally, Vacher is in 17th position and 0.4 seconds behind Duff Dad from Team MD Racing in position 16. Decadave has entered the pits in position 43, while Bobardo from Team Blast just exited the pits in position 29. Dreegsy01 from Team Eagerworks is currently in 24th position, and Jesus from Team Eagerworks is 0.1 seconds behind in 25th position. Lastly, Sabine27 from Team Blast is trailing Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports by 0.4 seconds in 14th position. Drift and Shadow is currently behind SN0WD in position 9, Jaker, Nene Speeder, and Stivs Junj are all entering the pits. Luke Runs is half a second behind F21 in position 6, and Jesus from Team Eagerworks is 0.4 seconds behind Dreegsy01 from Team Eagerworks in position 24. That's the current situation on the track. Dreegsy01 from Team Eagerworks in the Mercedes-Benz is currently in position 24, just half a second behind John 073 in position 23. Meanwhile, Eldevo67 from Team Lunar Motorsports has entered the pits and is currently in position 50. In other news, Dreegsy01 from Team Eager Works managed to pass Jump073 for 23rd place on the track, while Luke Runs is close behind F21 in position 6, currently in position 7. Finally, Jaker has just exited the pits and is now in position 48. That's a quick recap for you. Stiftsmädchen and Eldervo67 just exited the pits in positions 49 and 50 respectively. Komodo 3K is currently chasing Driftin' Shadow for position 10, while Bobardo from Team Blast is trying to catch up to Peput in position at 29. Meanwhile, Iant the Krabby is hot on Bobardo's heels in position 31. That's the current state of the race. Peput is now in position 28, while Driftin' Shadow is in 10th place and trailing SN0WD, who is in position 9. Gary710 from Team for 20 just exited the pits to take position 30. Vachur is currently in position 17 and is close behind Duff Dad from Team MD Racing, who is in position 16. Lastly, John073 just left the pits and is now in position 32. I Am Stun is currently in 12th position with a best lap time of 2:19.9 for 0, just 0.248 seconds off the fastest lap. Komodo 3K is currently in 11th position with a 0.3 second lead over I Am Stun in 12th. In the meantime, Driftin' Shadow is holding onto the 11th position with a 0.4 second gap behind Komodo 3K. Those are the current positions right now. Team MD Racing's MD162 is currently leading the pack, with Neo Texan from Team Nafgum Kings following closely behind in second place. We just saw MD162 enter the pits while holding onto their first place position. Komodo 3K is currently in 10th place, trailing behind SN0WD in 9th, and Driftin' Shadow is just behind in 11th place. Finally, Sabine27 from Team Blast is in 12th position, holding steady but with an impressive 5.1 second improvement from the previous lap. I Am Stun moved up to position 12, overtaking Sabine27 from Team Blast. Meanwhile, MD162 from Team MD Racing just exited the pits and took over the lead. Dreegsy01 from Team Eager Works is currently holding onto position 21, with Jesus from Team Eager Works right behind in position 22. Jesus from Team Eager Works put up a faster lap time compared to the previous one. Currently in the race, Shahashi from Team Uno Motorsports is trailing behind I Am Stun in 12th position by 0.3 seconds, while Driftin' Shadow is chasing Sabine27 from Team Blast in 10th place. Additionally, Shahashi is currently in 13th place and 0.5 seconds behind I Am Stun, while I Am Stun is locked in a battle with Driftin' Shadow, who is currently in 11th place. Those are the updates for now. Things are definitely heating up out there on the track. Hugged03 from Team Nafgum Kings is currently second, closely following Neo Texan from Team Nafgum Kings in position 1. We also saw Tatsukazu exiting the pits in position 43, and 10K Manin 704 and Komodo 3K battling for positions 13 and 14. Lastly, Wiku is holding position 44, just ahead of Judas Smoke Blunt from Team for 20 in position 45. Hugged03 from Team Nafgum Kings is currently holding the second position, with a best lap of 2:19.767, just 0.075 seconds behind the fastest lap. Jesus from Team Eager Works was previously in 22nd position but has now moved up to 21st, trailing Dreeksy01 from the same team by only 0.2 seconds. Finally, Sabine27 from Team Blast is currently in the 10th position, trailing slightly behind I Am Stun in 9th place. We have Hugged03 from Team Nafgum Kings in the lead with Neo Texum closely behind in 2nd place. Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports is currently in 13th position with 10K-70 for just ahead in 12th. Komodo 3K has exited the pits and is in 23rd position while Sidriq from Team MD Racing is in 24th, just ahead of Komodo 3K. We have Sabine27 from Team Blast in position 10, trailing behind I Am Stun in position 9. Over at position 25, we have Komodo 3K following closely behind Sidriq from Team MD Racing in position 24. Sabine27 from Team Blast is still holding onto position 10, but is only 0.3 seconds behind I Am Stun who is in position 9, and she had a faster lap time compared to the last lap. Lastly, Taylorly is currently in position 31 and is only 0.1 seconds away from Gary710 from Team for 20 who is in position 30. We have Drift and Shadow and 10K-70 for battling for the 11th position with 10K-70 for taking the lead. Luke Runs is currently in 6th position trailing behind F21, and with Luke Runs being faster on the last lap. Lastly, Drift and Shadow is trailing behind 10K-70 for by 0.4 seconds. Sabine27 from Team Blast is currently in 10th place with 10K-70 for close behind in 11th. Drift and Shadow is following closely in 12th place. Meanwhile, Feds is trailing Joyman00 from Team Lunar Motorsports in 16th place, but was much faster than them last lap. Finally, Dreeksy01 from Team Eager Works is in 21st place and trailing Greenfee575 from Team is at a podium by just 0.3 seconds. Drift and Shadow is in 12th place, trailing 10K-70 for who is in 11th position. Luke Runs is currently driving a BMW and is in 6th place, just behind F21 in 5th position. And Komodo 3K driving an Alpine is currently in 25th place, trying to catch up to Sidriq from Team MD Racing in 24th position who was faster on the last lap. That's the current status of the R-driven racing cars in the simulator. Thanks for following the channel, 3ID Whodunit. I really appreciate your support and hope you enjoy watching these R-powered cars race each other. Let's keep it fun and exciting. Joyman00 from Team Lunar Motorsports was able to pass Feds for 16th place, but then Feds was able to reclaim the position. Meanwhile, Luke Runs is just behind F21 in 5th place, and Vacher is currently in 15th position with a best lap time of 2 minutes and 21.79 for seconds, which is 2.102 seconds of the fastest lap so far. We just saw several cars make their way into the pits, including Vrayan in position 47 and Silver Gaming from Team Luna Motorsports in 22nd place. Meanwhile, Gary 710 from Team for 20 is trailing behind Taylorly, currently in position 30. We also witnessed Luke Runs driving a BMW move up to the 5th position, overtaking at 21. Currently Neo Texum from Team Nafgum Kings is in 3rd position after entering the pits. Trashboy from Team Is That a Podium is currently in 2nd position, trailing the leader. Meanwhile, Vrayan has just emerged from the pits in position 49. Silver Gaming just exited the pits and is currently in position 31, while Sabine 27 from Team Blast is holding steady in position 10. Komodo 3K is close behind Sidriq from Team MD Racing, with only a 0.3 second gap between them. And speaking of Sabine 27, they are also trailing behind I Am Stun, who's currently in 9th place. We have Sidriq from Team MD Racing currently in 24th place, just 0.3 seconds behind Komodo 3K in position 23. Meanwhile, John073 is trailing Silver Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports by 0.4 seconds in 32nd position. On the other hand, Neo Texum from Team Nafgum Kings has just exited the pits and is now in 8th place. And finally, we have Sidriq from Team MD Racing still trying to catch up to Komodo 3K, currently just 0.4 seconds behind in 24th position. Neo Texum from Team Nafgum Kings is currently in 10th position driving an Alpine, while Jump073 is in 32nd position and close behind Silver Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports in 31st position. Greenv575 from Team Is That a Podium is currently in 21st position and trailing behind Streaksy01 from Team Ego Works in 20th position. Fafamaker from Team Nafgum Kings is currently at 33rd position with a best lap of 2:26.545 and 6.853 off the fastest lap. Dict NF13 is currently in last place, while Hugged03 from Team Nafgum Kings is leading and just made a pit stop. Taylorly is in 30th position. Amin San from Team Nafgum Kings is currently in 3rd place. Luke Runs is in 4th, with a 2.2 second lead over Ad21 in 5th. Sunny the Greatest said, "Hi. Hey there. How's it going? Enjoying the vintage street car race so far?" R40 from Team Underdogs just entered the pits and is currently in position 41. Meanwhile, Drift and Shadow is holding strong in position 12. Silver Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports is not far behind in position 31 and is trailing Taylorly in position 30 by just 0.2 seconds. And finally, Hugged03 from Team Nafgum Kings is currently in 4th place after exiting the pits. We just saw Taylorly driving a Bugatti, currently in position 31 and trailing behind Silver Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports in position 30 by 0.5. Taylorly was able to pick up speed and record a lap time that was 46.2 faster than their last lap. Meanwhile, Amin San from Team Nafgum Kings has just exited the pits and is now in position 10. Dovdad from Team MD Racing is currently in position 14, with Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports in position 13 just ahead by 0.4. It looks like Dovdad was able to improve their lap time by 0.7 compared. We have Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports currently in position 14 and driving an Alpine, closely followed by Dovdad from Team MD Racing in position 13. Drifting Shadow is currently in 11th place, with a gap of 0.4 seconds behind 10K704 in position 10. Meanwhile, Feds is driving a Ferrari and is currently in position 15, 0.4 seconds behind Dovdad from Team MD Racing in position 14. We have Hugged 03 from Team Nafgum Kings holding onto the 6th position with SN0WD right on their tail, less than a second behind. We also have Feds in position 15, trailing behind Dovdad from Team MD Racing who is currently in position 14. It's definitely getting more intense as the race progresses. Dovdad from Team MD Racing is currently in 15th position driving a BMW, and is currently trailing behind Feds in 14th position by 0.2 seconds. Meanwhile, Judas Smokablunt from Team for 20 is currently in 44th position, and is 0.4 seconds behind Tatsukazu in 43rd position, and Jump073 is currently in 33rd position, and is 0.4 seconds behind Fafamaker from Team Nafgum Kings in 32nd position. Judas Smokablunt from Team for 20 is trailing behind Tatsukazu in position 43. Ad21 is currently in 3rd place and was 1.1 seconds faster than Luke Runs in 2nd place. I Am Stun is in 7th place and was also 1.1 seconds faster than SN0WD in 6th place. Lastly, Feds is in 14th place and is currently 0.5 seconds behind Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports in position 13. Tatsukazu is currently in position 44, just 0.3 seconds behind Judas Smokablunt from Team for 20 in position 43. Feds is trying to catch up as well, currently in position 14, only 0.4 seconds behind Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports in position 13. Sabine27 from Team Blast is sitting comfortably in 8th place, but has I Am Stun just 0.5 seconds ahead in 7th place, meaning any mistake could cost her the position. And finally, Hugged03 from Team Nafgum Kings is doing well, and is currently in 5th position. Feds is currently in position 14, with a 0.3 second gap behind Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports in position 13. Dovdad from Team MD Racing is in 15th position, only 0.2 seconds behind Feds. Sabine27 from Team Blast has entered the pits while in 8th place, and is now in 10th place, 0.5 seconds ahead of Amin-san from Team Nafgum Kings in 11th position. Diofos in position 41 has also entered the pits while Drifting Shadow is currently in 13th place. We have Ianthe the Krabby currently in 27th place. Dovdad from Team MD Racing is trailing behind Feds in position 12 by half a point. On the other hand, Jump073 is in position 33, trailing behind Fafamaker from Team Nafgum Kings in position 32 by 0.4 points, and Tatsukazu in position 44, 0.5 points behind Smoker Blunt from Team 420 in position 43. Lastly, Sabine 27 from Team Blast is just exiting the pits and currently sits in position 20. Wiku just entered the pits in position 45, while Dovdad from Team MD Racing is currently 0.5 behind Feds in position 12. Joyman00 from Team Lunar Motorsports just exited the pits in position 24, and I Am Stun is currently 0.5 behind SN0WD in position 6. Also, Silver Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports just passed Pepot for position 28. That's the update for now. Currently Green V575 is in 18th position, with a best lap time of 2:22.708, which is 3.016 seconds of the fastest lap time. I Am Stun is driving a BMW, and currently in 7th position, trailing SN0WD in 6th by just 0.3 seconds. Meanwhile, Wiku has just exited the pits and is in 46th position. We also have AG21 who has surged ahead and is now in 3rd place, with just a 0.1 second gap behind Luke Runs who is in 2nd place. Luke Runs is currently in position 3 and is 0.2 seconds behind AG21 in position 2. Jimmet is in position 39 and is currently 0.2 seconds behind Mane Speeder in position 38, with Jimmet clocking a 2.3 second improvement on his last lap. 10K Manine 704 is sitting in position 9, with a best lap of 2 minutes and 21.013 seconds, which is 1.321 seconds slower than the fastest lap time. Lastly, we have MD 162 from Team MD Racing, who is currently in position 19, and is trailing behind Green V575 from Team Is That a Podium in position 18 by 0. MD 162 said, "Why I am now in 19p. It seems like other racers have managed to overtake you and you have dropped down to 19p. But don't worry. There is plenty of time left in the race for you to catch up and improve that position." Fafamaker from Team Nafgum Kings is trailing behind Taylorly by 0.4 seconds for position 32, while Amin-san from the same team is currently in position 10 and was 1.4 seconds faster than their competitor on the last lap. Dovdad from Team MD Racing driving a BMW is positioned in 13th place, but just passed Feds to take over 12th place. That's it for now. We have MD 162 from Team MD Racing currently in position 19, trailing behind Green V575 from Team Is That a Podium in position 18 by 0.5 seconds. Meanwhile, I Am Stun is currently in position 7 and is 0.3 seconds behind SN0WD in position 6. Jimmet is currently in position 39 and is slightly behind Mane Speeder in position 38. On the other hand, Neo Texum from Team Nafgum Kings is currently in position 10 and has a lead of 3.8 seconds over Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports in position 11, driving an Alpine. Neo Texum from Team Nafgum Kings is now 12th, while Feds is currently 12th. Just 0.4 behind Dovdad from Team MD Racing who's in position 11. Also, Amin-san from Team Nafgum Kings is currently 9th, trailing behind 10K Manine 704 who's in position 8 by 0.4. Additionally, Feds is still 12th, and is now 0.2 behind Duff Dad from Team MD Racing, who was 1.0 faster last lap. Greenvy575 said, "Wait, did we have another hype train?" Yes, we did. We are all blown away by our amazing community's generosity and support. We couldn't be more grateful to have such amazing viewers. I Am Stun is chasing SN0WD in position 6, while FanMaker is close behind Taylorly in position 32. Feds is trailing behind Duff Dad from Team MD Racing in position 11, and Amin San from Team Nafgum Kings has overtaken 10K Manin 704 for the 8th position. MD162 said, "Spa event was a requested event. I'm not sure, perhaps check the Discord. Friday event is starting soon though, are you going to participate this time?" MD162 said, "Or a hype train reward." Well, it's already a pretty exciting race, don't you think? But if you want to hype up the stream even more, how about sharing it with your friends or on social media? The more people we have watching, the more fun it is for everyone. I Am Stun has just passed SN0WD for position 6, while FanMaker from Team Nafgum Kings is currently trailing behind Taylorly in position 32. 10K Manin 704 is hot on the heels of Amin San from Team Nafgum Kings in position 8, and Duct NF13 is 0.5 seconds behind Mane Peter in position 39, with a faster time on the last lap. Luke Runs is currently in 3rd place, driving a BMW, and is only 0.5 seconds behind F21 in 2nd place. MD162 from MD Racing is currently in 18th place, trailing Dreeksy01 from Eager Works by 0.5 seconds in 17th place. FanMaker from Nafgum Kings is in 33rd position, just 0.5 seconds behind Taylorly in 32nd place. Duff Dad from MD Racing is currently running in 11th place with a gap of 1.30 seconds off the fastest lap. Lastly, MD162 from MD Racing is still in 18th place and remains 0.4 seconds behind Dreeksy01 from Team Eager Works in 17th place. Taylorly is not far behind FanMaker from Team Nafgum Kings in position 32, while MD162 from Team MD Racing is currently in the 18th position and driving a Ferrari. SN0WD is doing well in 7th position but is trailing behind I Am Stun in 6th place. Meanwhile, Feds is in 12th position but close behind Duff Dad from Team MD Racing in 11th place. Lastly, Greenvy575 from Team Is That a Podium is just 0.1 second behind Sabine27 from Team Blast in position 19. Luke Runs is chasing after at 21 for the 2nd position, while Greenvy575 is putting in some work to catch up to Sabine27 from Team Blast for a podium finish. Duff Dad is currently in 12th place, trailing behind Feds by half a second. Taylorly is in 34th position, trying to make up ground on Divinus01. MD162 is currently in 18th and trying to catch up with Dreeksy01 from Team Eager Works, who was 0.8 seconds faster last lap. That's where we stand at the moment. MD 162 from Team MD Racing passed Treatsy 01 from Team Eager Works for position 17. Divinus 01 is currently 33rd, SN0WD is currently 7th, and 0.4 behind I Am Stun in position 6. Duff Dad from Team MD Racing is currently position 12, and 0.4 behind Feds in position 11. Sabine 27 from Team Blast is currently 19th, and 0.1 behind Treatsy 01 from Team Eager Works in position 18. And Silver Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports is entering the pits in position 28. Feds is currently in position 11 and trailing behind Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports. Luke Runs is doing pretty well as they are in 3rd place and only 0.4 seconds behind F21 in 2nd place. I Am Stun is also keeping up with the pack, sitting in 6th place and only 0.3 seconds behind Sid NY, who is currently in 5th. Finally, Sid NY is doing a good job holding onto their position in 7th place and staying half a second ahead of Amin San from Team Nafgum Kings, who is in 8th place. Feds is currently in 12th position, ahead of Neo Texan from Team Nafgum Kings. Silver Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports just exited the pits in position 34. Amin San from Team Nafgum Kings is in 8th position, trailing Sid NY in 7th, but was 7.5 seconds faster in the last lap. Luke Runs is currently in 3rd place, behind F21 in 2nd. Rokogaming V from Team Apex Mafia is entering the pits in 35th position. Vichur is trailing Neo Texan from Team Nafgum Kings by half a second in 12th position. SN0WD is just half a second behind I Am Stun in 5th position, while Sid NY is half a second behind SN0WD in 6th position. Feds coming out of the pits in 22nd spot, and Luke Runs is just 4 tenths behind F21 in 2nd place. It's definitely getting intense out there. Amin San from Team Nafgum Kings is currently in 7th place, just 0.3 seconds ahead of Sid NY in 8th. Ad21 is in 3rd place, 0.5 seconds behind Luke Runs in 2nd. Kepapotes just exited the pits in 37th position, while F21 is entering the pits in 3rd place. Stiftsmagen Junge is in 48th place, 1 second ahead of Mvrayan in 49th. Lastly, Judas Smoker Blunt from Team for 20 is entering the pits in 44th position. We just saw both 10K Manine 704 and Taylorly enter the pit for their stops. 10K Manine 704 was in position 9 before the stop, and is now in position 10. Taylorly was in position 33 before the stop, and is now in position 34. And we have a 40 from Team Underdogs, who is currently in position 42 and trying to catch up to Diofos in position 41, who is only 0.3 seconds ahead. A few things just happened. Ad21 just exited the pits and is now in position 14. Mvrayan is trying to catch up to Stiftsmagen Junge, who is in position 48. Judas Smoker Blunt just left the pits and is now in position 45. 10K Manine 704 is currently in 16th place, but just lost 20th to Drift and Shadow after exiting the pits. That's all for now. We have Butcher currently in 11th position with Neo Texan from Team Nafgum Kings in front of them in 10th. Trashboy from Team Is That a Podium is still holding onto the top spot and has just entered the pits. Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports is in 8th, with a 2-second lead over Dovdad from Team MD Racing in 9th, who was 0.5 seconds faster in the last lap. That's the current situation on the racetrack. Jimmet and Duct NF13 entered the pits while Luke Runs is currently in 2nd place and also entering the pits. Meanwhile, Eldevo 67 from Team Lunar Motorsports is holding position 50, with Mfreyan just ahead of them in position 49, but still 17.348 seconds off the fastest lap time. Trashboy from Team Is That a Podium went into the pits in 2nd position and exited in 3rd, but lost that position to Amin San from Team Nafgum Kings. Luke Runs is currently in 11th place while Komodo 3K is in 20th, trailing behind Drift and Shadow, who is in 19th position by 0.4 seconds. Luke Runs just exited the pits and is now in 12th position. We have Jesus from Team Ego Works in 14th place, with a 2.2 second lead over MD 162 from Team MD Racing in 15th position. Jimmet also just exited the pits and is in 38th place. Lastly, Mfreyan is trailing behind Stivs Machenjunge in 48th position by only 0.3 seconds. That's the quick recap for now. Dovdad said, tonight's event is gonna get bumped back with 5 in the queue. Hey Dovdad, as an AI, I'm not sure about the event's schedule that you are talking about. However, it looks like we still have a few laps left in this race. Who do you think will finish on top? We just saw Paquin Joyer from Team Apex Mafia enter the pits in position 34, while Stivs Machenjunge driving an Austin Healey past week for position 47. Meanwhile, Jesus from Team Ego Works exited the pits in position 23. Those are the latest updates from the race. We just saw Trashboy of Team Is That a Podium in 5th place, trailing behind Sid NY at position 4. Meanwhile, Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports is in 7th place, closely following SN0WD in 6th. Over at Team Apex Mafia, Paquin Joyer has just left the pits and is now placed at position 35. In addition, I Am Stun is currently in 2nd place but has just entered the pits, while SN0WD is also in the pits and currently placed at 7th. Finally, I Am Stun is currently holding the 3rd place. Dovdad from Team MD Racing is currently 8th. Feds is in 21st with the best lap 1.241 off the fastest lap. Trashboy from Team Is That a Podium is in 4th and chasing Sid NY in 3rd, who was 60.9 faster last lap. Greenfee 575 from Team Is That a Podium just entered the pits in position 18, while I Am Stun just exited the pits and is currently in position 13. SM0WD has dropped to 16th position, while Dovdad from Team MD Racing has exited the pits in 19th. Vacher is currently in 7th position. Trashboy from Team Is That a Podium is driving a BMW and is currently in 4th position, trailing behind Sid NY in 3rd position by 0.5 seconds. Finally, Sidriq from Team MD Racing is entering the pits while occupying 23rd position. Kokubai 90 from Team Eager Works entered the pits, currently in 25th position. Meanwhile, 10K 704 is in 18th place and trailing behind SN0WD in 17th. Brian and Iantha Krabby have also entered the pits, holding onto their current positions in 47th and 27th respectively. On the other hand, Green V575 has just exited the pits in 23rd position, while Trashboy from Team Is That a Podium is currently in 4th position and closely following Sid NY in position 3. We have Sid NY currently in 4th position, trailing behind Trashboy from Team Is That a Podium, who's in 3rd place. Meanwhile, Sidreek from Team MD Racing just left the pit and is now in 26th place. Sid NY is also heading to the pit stop while in 4th place. Moving on, we have R.A. Raphael from Team Blast sitting comfortably at 8th place, and Kokubai 90 from Team Eager Works is also exiting the pits, now in 29th position. Lastly, Vachur is currently holding onto the 7th spot. AD21 is currently in 7th position, closely behind Luke Runs in 6th. Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports is currently ahead of Trixie01 from Team Eager Works in 14th position, but Trixie01 from Team Eager Works was much faster last lap. We also saw Sid NY exiting the pits in position 13, while Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports exited in 17th place and remains there. Finally, Divinus01 exited the pits in position 33. We have 10K 704 on position 16, Vachur exiting the pits in position 20, and Fafamaker from Team Navgum Kings currently in position 30. Fafamaker is driving an Alfa Romeo and is 0.5 seconds behind Kokubai 90 from Team Eager Works in position 29. Meanwhile, SN0WD is currently in the 15th position, trailing behind Sid NY, who is in position 14 by 0.5 seconds. We have Stiffs Machen Junge in position 47 driving an Austin Healey, currently 0.5 behind Wiku in position 46. AD21 is in position 8 and trailing by 0.2 from MD162 from Team MD Racing in position 7, who was faster by 0.6 on the last lap. Driftin Shadow sits in 12th place and is 0.5 behind Trixie01 from Team Eager Works in position 11, while 10K 704 is in 16th place and also 0.5 behind Sid NY in position 15. Currently Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports is in 18th position and trailing behind Duff Dad from Team MD Racing in 17th position by only half a second. Driftin Shadow, driving a Ford, is in 12th position and chasing Trixie01 from Team Eager Works in 11th position by just 0.3 seconds. John073 is in 28th position and following closely behind Peput in 27th place by 0.4 seconds. It looks like Shahashi had an impressive lap last time around, clocking in 46.1 seconds faster than before. Let's take a quick look at the current standings. Silver Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports is just behind Fafamaker from Team Navgum Kings in 30th position. 10K 704 in the BMW is holding strong in 16th, but only half a second behind Sid NY in 15th. Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports is not far behind Duff Dad from Team MD Racing in 17th, trailing by only 0.4 seconds. AV21 is currently in 8th, just 0.4 seconds behind MD162 from Team MD Racing in 7th. And finally, Drift and Shadow is in 12th place, trailing Dre. Currently, Hogged03 from Team Nafgum Kings is leading the pack in position 1, while Jaker is at the back in position 45. Amin San from Team Nafgum Kings just entered the pits in position 3 and is currently still in that position. On the other hand, R40 from Team Underdogs also entered the pits in position 41 and is still in that position as well. Lastly, Joyman00 from Team Lunar Motorsports is currently in position 20, ahead of Fletcher in position 21 by 2.1 seconds. Amin-san said, or 4. I'm sorry, I don't understand the question. Could you please elaborate or provide more context? We just saw a few pit stops from Dreeksy01 of Team Eagerworks and Hogged03 of Team Nafgum Kings. Amin-san of Team Nafgum Kings also made a pit stop and is currently in 9th position, while R40 of Team Underdogs exited the pits in 41st position. Lastly, Amin-san of Team Nafgum Kings is currently in 8th position. Sabine27 from Team Blast is currently in 6th place, closely trailing behind F21 in 5th. R.A. Raphael from the same team just exited the pits in 19th position. Sid NY is currently in 14th place and successfully passed 10K Manine 70 for 13th. Lastly, Sabine27 is driving a Ford and is still maintaining their spot in 6th place, with a 0.5 second distance between them and F21. Dreeksy01 just exited the pits and is in position 22. Drift and Shadow is behind Amin-san from Team Nafgum Kings in position 9, while Sid NY is currently 14th with a small lead ahead of Duff Dad from Team MD Racing in 15th position. Komodo 3K is behind in 11th place, trailing Drift and Shadow who is in 10th. Finally, Sabine27 from Team Blast is in 6th place, just behind F21 who is in position 5. Jaker just entered the pits while in position 45. Silver Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports is trailing closely behind Kokibai90 from Team Eagerworks in position 28. Sabine27 from Team Blast is also not far behind F21 in position 5, currently in position 6. Meanwhile, Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports is in position 16 and is closely trailing Duff Dad from Team MD Racing in position 15. Kokibai90 from Team Eager is trailing behind Silver Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports, who is currently in position 28. Komodo 3K driving an Alpine is in position 11, just half a second behind Drift and Shadow in position 10. Jaker is exiting the pits at this moment and Trashboy from Is That a Podium team is currently leading the race. Finally, Stivs Machenjunge is also leaving the pits but in position 48. Mvrayan just passed Jaker for position 46. Komodo 3K is currently in 11th place, trailing Drift and Shadow in position 10 by 0.4 seconds. Eldevo67 from Team Lunar Motorsports has entered the pits and is currently in position 49. Joyman00 from Team Lunar Motorsports is in position 18, trailing Feds in position 17 by 0.5 seconds. Lastly, Sabine 27 from Team Blast driving a Ford is in position 6, only 0.3 seconds behind Ev 21 in position 5. Joyman 00 from Team Lunar Motorsports is trailing behind Feds in position 17, while Silver Gaming is currently in position 28, but managed to overtake John 073 for 27th place. Eldervo 67 just exited the pits and is now in position 49. As for Silver Gaming, they have moved up to position 26. Ad21 is driving a BMW and made a move to overtake Sabine 27 from Team Blast, moving up to 5th position. Meanwhile, Gary 710 from Team for 20 just exited the pits and is now in 31st place. We have SN0WD in 12th place, trailing behind Komodo 3K who is in 11th. Meanwhile, John 073 is just exiting the pits and Dove Dad from Team MD Racing is currently in 15th place, following closely behind Sid NY who is in 14th. We have Dove Dad from Team MD Racing currently in 15th position and 0.5 seconds behind Sid NY in 14th. Meanwhile, R.A. Raphael from Team Blast is currently in 20th position and 0.5 seconds behind Future in 19th. And finally, SN0WD is in 12th position and 0.5 seconds behind Komodo 3K in 11th. Peput is currently trailing behind Silver Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports. Tatsukazu is closely following R40 from Team Underdogs. SN0WD is half a second behind Komodo 3K and Sabine 27 from Team Blast just entered the pits while in 6th place. Henrik said, "Special event. I'm sorry, there are no special events scheduled for the next few hours. However, we do have new races starting every few minutes. Feel free to ask me anything about the current race or standings." Sabine 27 from Team Blast is currently sitting in the 7th position. Driftin' Shadow is entering the pits while currently in 10th position. Fafamaker from Team Nafgum Kings and driving an Alfa Romeo is currently in 28th position. Those are the current updates for now. Joyman 00 from Team Lunar Motorsports just entered the pits in position 18, while Tatsukazu is currently trailing R40 from Team Underdogs by 0.3 in position 42. Komodo 3K is right behind SN0WD in position 10, while Feds, driving a Ferrari, is in position 15, and behind Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports by 0.4. Lastly, Sabine 27 from Team Blast just left the pits in position 19. Driftin' Shadow just exited the pits in 20th position, while Decadave is currently entering the pits at 43rd position. Komodo 3K is closely trailing behind SN0WD, who's in 9th position, as they both battle for position 9 and 10 respectively. Meanwhile, Joyman00 from Team Lunar Motorsports just left the pits and is now in 23rd position. Finally, Duff Dad from Team MD Racing is trying to catch up to Sid NY, who is in 12th position. Kokubai 90 from Team Eager Works is currently in the 27th position and is just 0.4 seconds behind Pepot, who's on the 26th position. Meanwhile, Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports is sitting comfortably on the 15th spot, trailing Feds by only 0.4 seconds in the 14th position. Feds, however, had a faster lap time by 1.7 seconds compared to Shahashi. Not too far from them is Komodo 3K, holding the 10th position and just 0.3 seconds behind SN0WDE at the 9th position. Lastly, Deca Dave just exited the We have Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports currently in 15th place, trailing behind Feds in position 14. Meanwhile, Duff Dad from Team MD Racing is in 13th place, following closely behind Sid NY in position 12. We also saw Pepot making a pass on Kokubai 90 from Team Eager Works, taking over the 26th position. Finally, Dreedsy01 from Team Eager Works is in 22nd place, just 0.3 seconds behind Greenfy575 from Team Is That a Podium in position 21. Duff Dad from Team MD Racing is in 13th position, currently driving a BMW and trailing behind Sid NY in position 12. Tatsukazu is entering the pits in 42nd position, while Feds holds the 14th position with a best lap of 2:20.340, just 0.648 seconds behind the fastest lap. Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports is currently in 15th position, 0.4 seconds behind Feds. That's the current situation on the racetrack. Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports is currently in position 15, just 0.4 seconds behind Feds in position 14. Kokubai 90 from Team Eager Works is in position 27, only 0.3 seconds behind Pepot in position 26, who is driving a Bugatti. Tatsukazu has just exited the pits in position 43, and Kokubai 90 is 0.1 seconds behind Pepot. And that's where we stand right now. MD162 said, "Next race from Q or official event." We do not currently have any official events scheduled for the near future. However, we have races queued up continuously throughout our broadcasting hours, so be sure to keep watching for the next one. Dreedsy01 from Team Eager Works is in 22nd position, just half a second behind Greenfy575 from Team Is That a Podium in 21st. Mane Speeter has entered the pits and is currently in 37th position. Feds is in 14th position, 0.5 seconds behind Duff Dad from Team MD Racing in 13th. R. Raphael from Team Blast is currently in 17th, and Jesus from Team Eager Works is in 18th position, trailing R. Raphael from Team Blast by just 0.2 seconds. Dreedsy01 from Team Eager Works is currently in 22nd position, trailing behind Greenfy575 from Team Is That a Podium in 21st place. My Name is Peter just exited the pits and is in 37th position. The race leader has already finished, with Trashboy from Team Is That a Podium taking the top spot. Finally, Stjitsmachenjunch finished in 48th position. We just saw some exciting racing action from the AI drivers in the simulator. AD21 and Hug03 from Team Navgum Kings finished in the top 10, with AD21 taking the 5th spot and Hug03 finishing in 6th position. Meanwhile, Peput, Kokabai90 from Team Eagerworks, and Fafamaker from Team Navgum Kings landed outside of the top 20. Tatsukazu finished in position 43. Gary710 from Team For20 finished in 31st position, Sid NY finished in 12th position, Duffdad from Team MD Racing finished in 13th position, Feds finished in 14th position, Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports finished in 15th position, and Divinus01 finished in 32nd position. RRFIL from Team Blast finished in 17th position, Jesus from Team Eagerworks finished in 18th position, and Sabine27 from Team Blast finished in 19th position. Drift and Shadow finished in 20th position while Weeku ended